Can't see. Okay, yeah, there's no way out. That's why. Oh, wow, this is really stuck. Wait. Dang. Alright, never mind. I was hoping to skip it, but you can't. Yeah, this hack made Adult Link able to go in crawl spaces. It looks a little weird, but it works. Do I think I'd be able to tolerate chat if every chatter was a clone of myself? If every chatter was a clone of myself, my chat would be dead. I never type in chat. I am the ultimate lurker. Oh yeah, Ocarina game. Okay, except for Ocarina game. I don't think weird shotting. You know what? That's actually a good idea, maybe, because I think the bigger issue with that Skulltula is how far down it is, and not how far away it is. So actually, that might work. This would definitely be a really weird shot, though. Oh yeah, this does work. Okay, that's actually better. Very rare you want a weird shot towards an edge like that. Such an unusual unusual use for a weird shot, but that works out really well. Oh, you guys want to see something cool I found? So I was thinking about how terrible this room would be in glitchless, because the way you do this room in glitchless, you have to shoot some switches to make an Armo statue fall, and you have to push an Armo statue all the way across the room, and it's so bad. So I found a thing. Although technically I think this is still banned in like the actual glitchless rule set. I think it'd have to be like glitchless unrestricted or some dumb thing. But I found this, which is kind of neat. I think they're 23 months CLG, ISG, ZFG, Franker Z123. You know, we could grab this key, or this, not key, Skulltula. You know what? I wonder if using the timer to just void might be a good strat here. Oh, actually I want to try something. Nah. No. Actually, it wouldn't even be drowning. This isn't a drowning timer. Nice. That's a Skulltula dupe. But I think this might be faster, because then you skip a weird shot later on. I don't know. I'll just try it for now. See what happens. And also, Gips like having to climb out of the water. It resets the elevator. Okay, never mind. That's not a good strat. No, the Skulltula dupe wouldn't be frame perfect. You just need the timer to expire between the hookshot touching the Skulltula token and the hookshot coming back to Link, which is dependent on how far away you are, but you can probably make it like a 5-frame window or something. It's quick, but you can definitely make it a decent window. We're expecting this to be around like 420 or so. Maybe with the optimizations, we're making maybe like 410. Maybe if we super optimize it, maybe 4 hours. But that might be a stretch. No, MM is still a good speedrun, just the no SRM categories. No SRM categories are fine. Actually, honestly, even the SRM categories aren't necessarily bad. I think it's just like, has a higher chance to crash in MM because of MM being a bit more sensitive on the control stick, plus no adapter. I mean, yeah, any percent's terrible, but I mean, any percent should never be the basis of whether a game is a good speedrun or not. Especially for highly broken games, when it's basically a given that any percent's gonna suck. Is TP actually the most active? No, it's definitely not more active than OOT. But yeah, it probably is. I guess it probably is more active than everything else. Actually, probably not Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has been getting a lot of activity recently. You know what? I'm going to go actually check the stats. I'm curious now. Let's see. OOT, current number of active players, 53. MM, current number of active players, 16. Also, just to note, the way speedrun.com's active players number works is just like runs submitted within, I think like the last month or something, which is obviously not accurate because like if someone hasn't PB'd in a month, that means they are considered inactive when they're not really. So obviously don't take this too seriously, but it is interesting. TP, number of currently active players, 20. That's actually pretty good. Wind Waker, 7. Like Wind Waker HD, just because Wind Waker HD and Wind Waker are both pretty popular. Oh, HD is only 11. I thought HD was more. What else? Breath of the Wild? Completely ignore Skyward Sword. I'll check Skyward Sword after. Yeah, Breath of the Wild 86. Yeah, that's pretty good. Breath of the Wild is really doing well. Although, that might be inflated from some of the, like, not meme categories, but, like, side categories. They have like some really basic stuff under miscellaneous, like Great Plateau any percent. So like they might be kind of overinflated, but still a good number. Skyward Sword is 10. So yeah, I guess Breath of the Wild is. So what's the order then? It was Breath of the Wild, OOTTP, Breath of the Wild, OOTTP, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker. That's it, yeah. I didn't check TBHD because TP is just way more popular, but let me check TPHD. I mean, not way more popular, but there's definitely... Okay, 3. There's currently 3 active runners for TPHD. Spirit Tracks. I can already tell you the number for Spirit Tracks is 0, but I'll check anyway. Okay, actually no, number of active players, 2. Alright. The most recent runs I see submitted on the leaderboard are from 2 months ago. Well, actually there's... Okay, there's actually 4 runs submitted 2 months ago, and then everything else is multiple years ago. Oh wow, the record's down to 414. I didn't even know. That's actually a lot lower than I expected. What else was I gonna check? Oh yeah, OT3D and NM3D I want to check. Oh, NM3D is probably popping off right now because of SRM. OT3D, dang, only 2 active players. Well, OT3D goes through periods of high and low activity. So I don't think like OT3D is not dead, it's just like in a low activity period right now. Okay, MM3D 7. Thought it'd be a little bit more because of the SRM stuff, but I guess not. I guess the SRM stuff is like really complicated. TP somehow prospers from the damaged MM and OT, yeah. For the people that don't like how broken basically all the other 3D Zeldas have gotten, TP is the safe place. Yeah, that is true. Some people are running TP that haven't PB'd in a while, so they probably have more active runners than it looks like. Wow, there's 18 people with sub 3 now. Maybe someday I'll run TP again and get sub 3. Join the sub 3 club. Yeah, I saw Fino got in the sub 3 club. Wait, Fino's not even on this list. He didn't submit his PB yet. Fino, submit PB. Yeah, TP decomp is being worked on now. Okay, back to work. I thought there were a bunch of nerds in the Wind Waker community that might be interested in decomping it. Kind of surprised that Wind Waker doesn't have a decomp project going on. Yeah, exactly. I would think like people like Cries would be on Wind Waker decomp. Like when all the other games are getting decomps, I'd think that they'd probably want to get on that. What kind of chair do I have? I have an official pro gaming CLG chair from GT Omega. And while I'm sitting on it, I am drinking Mountain Dew Game Fuel from my official Mountain Dew Game Fuel water bottle. It's actually water. I'm not drinking Mountain Dew Game Fuel. You know where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to make the whole thing about, you know, the joke about mentioning every single sponsor in a sentence. It's a good chair though. The brand of the water, I don't know. Cool map. Cool. That was perfect timing. Unintentionally optimal. Running an old 100% route would be way too much work for just an April Fool's joke. I'm like moderately interested in trying out old routes, but it's just, it takes too much work. Like I have to relearn a lot of stuff, practice a lot of stuff. It's just like not worth it. The run's already been fully routed. I'm mostly like just seeing what improvements can be made. Well, like there already is a full route. I'm just like seeing if I can change up anything. I like how the boulders are supposed to make this harder, but you can just stand on this platform, which makes it even easier than the vanilla fight. ROM hackers can make good stories, they just haven't yet. Understatement. Missing Links was okay. You know what, actually, I think I'm looking forward to story-wise, not necessarily story-wise, but like lore-wise, Dark Hyrule Fantasy. I was like reading more about Dark Hyrule Fantasy, or like at least what's public about it, and it seems like the creators like actually putting in a lot of like effort for interesting lore and stuff. So that might actually be pretty cool. I wish ROMhacks would like standardize. Are you serious? Those kinds of quality of life changes. God wanted people to speedrun the game. Yeah. You know, I actually find that weird from Austrialava's perspective, because he is a speedrunner, and I assume he also wanted people to speedrun the game. And yet we have slow English text and a 4-minute intro. I have no intention of making a TikTok. Don't hit me. How much damage does that do? The track from the spot before the first dungeon in Master of Time. Yeah, that track is actually pretty good. It's actually like... So all the music in Master of Time is like from other real music. It's like not all custom. I think it's like some... What is it, like some Peruvian song or something? And yeah, it is pretty good. Pulled random midis from Google for some, really? Wow. Dang, I thought there was a lot of effort putting in creators' favorite music from multiple different genres and sources. No, it's just Google search song in MIDI. Consistent with the brand. Use bomb track as video outro on YouTube. No. I love how the text still says bottom of the well. Or, oh, here's the strat. You bomb it. Then you do this. Then you do this. And he boosts you right onto it. How nice. Oh my god, I hate shotting this. I think you want to aim low. Yeah. No. Thank you, fire. No! Wrong one. Dang, I was hoping I could use the time for the Skulltula. We could think the Skulltula to lure the Iron Knuckle, but opposite side. Hitbox viewer is my friend. No, it's not. I can't see. No, it does not trigger me if people say MM is better than OT. People are entitled to their opinion. It's okay to be wrong. Okay, and this hopefully should be 100. Down to check the map. Yeah, well, so checking the map in this is kind of weird. It doesn't show you the area names. Well, at least I have 2 missing. I just... Oh yeah, Goron City. Oh yeah, because we didn't... Yeah, what are we doing about Goron City? Bazaar... Wait, which one is Bazaar Shop? Oh, you know what? Okay, I know... Yeah, the Bazaar Shop one, I know that one. I definitely missed that one. Yeah, the one on the hill over there. Goron City start punching Water Temple. When's Nimpai's 2? Word on the street is it is being worked on.